Good afternoon. It's Renee Divatronic at the Avant-Garde Electronic Music Society AMPN sessions, and this is the Southern Hemisphere edition. So, welcome, and thank you for joining me, those who do. This is a live feed, so I will be taking a clip, and you can see it later on Instagram if you wish. So, I always start with a little story. So the first story for this segment for the Southern Hemisphere, completely different collection of Facebook people, is a little story about the Australian government and the Aboriginal missions and mining. So the last few years, I have had the honor of spending some time with a Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander representative, and he's traveled all over the world and had some pretty amazing jobs and done some pretty amazing speeches in universities in England. And he's been a bodyguard for an Australian Prime Minister and American President, and also Madonna, who's my favorite pop star. So he took me for a drive about 12 hours up north in Queensland, and we visited a mission where he used to spend time with his family growing up. And their main concern was the mining there, the Rio Tinto mines, because it's been there for so many years. And the ladies who are now in their 80s are wondering when they're going to get their Aboriginal rightful land back, their blessed land. And they said, well, we're just a little bit concerned. We want to extend out on the property, and the family's growing and the next generation is coming. And so we want to extend, and we're just wondering when we're going to get our land back. So that was one of the little conversations we had sitting on a porch in northern Queensland. So anyway, I wrote a poem which is a little bit about it. It's called Let's Turn Lemons into Oranges. So, let's turn lemons into oranges. The sun is rising, the dust is red, the skies are blue, my eyes are wide, there is nothing surprising, there's nothing to hide. Let the love beams come my way, let your mind never stray. Switch me on and I'll be on repeat like your new favorite song. Let's turn lemons into oranges. Never let people become strangers. Let's turn lemons into oranges. Never afraid, never underpaid, never underappreciated, and we will always have it made. Okay, that's poem number 1. Now, let's see. I'll do the same sort of poem that I did for the Northern Hemisphere friends, so you don't feel left out. Okay, so we'll go to the nightclub now, out of the countryside of Australia and the dust, and where the kangaroos and wombats and people rule the land. Okay, this one is called Textual Relationship. It's 3 in the morning. You're at the club again. You've got your fingers on my digits, and your brain is playing widgets. You send me a private message from your telephone to ask if I'm home alone. My heart wants to respond to you, but my head says no. You used to be my lover, and I can't let go. You're evil, in the true sense, no pretense. Textual relationship has got me again. 5 words from you, and I'm undone. There's something about you that I can't deny. In the middle of the night, it just seems so right. I can't let go. Textual relationship. I can't switch off. I can't switch off. I can't switch off. I can't switch you off. I can't switch off. I can't. So that's Into the Nightclub, and out we go. Now, poem number 3 is a little love poem, of course. Okay, so this one is stringing people on, stringer. I don't know. It was like a text error, like when you're typing and you do a wrong letter. So it came up as stringer, so that's what we'll call it. So the days grow longer, my heart grows stronger. You're all I need. You are my true love when push comes to shove. There is no other love, and the moon and the stars. You and I are together forever. Never say never. Your wish is my command. I will always take the stand. You and I are together forever. Never say never. Okay, that's 3 poems for today. And hopefully I squished that into 15 minutes, because if it's a little less, okay. But if it's a little more, I'm in trouble, because it is in respect to Andy Warhol, the 15 minutes of fame thing. And my old sister-in-law did interview Andy Warhol many, many years ago. I think she was the first journalist in England to do so. So it's a little bit of him in my work. So that's it. Thank you so much for joining me, Southern Hemisphere, on a Sunday afternoon. And that's it. It's Renee Divatronic at the Avant-Garde Electronic Music Society, the AM/PM sessions, and I hope you enjoyed our poetry today. Thank you so much. See you again.